Hey guys, this is Brett. We got a simple little job to do today. We're going to grind corn and make cornmeal. I've got a cheap, I guess you call it a bird mill from eBay, a hand-powered one. And I'm going to show you how we make cornmeal with it. Got a little blue corn in it. Get it started anyway. Yeah, I already played with it a little bit, make sure I had my settings. I had to take it apart and clean it. This is a cheap corn grinder from eBay. I guess it's basically a hand-powered burr mill. You can see it's got two metal discs and it's got teeth on each one. It runs opposite each other. It's got a worm gear just like a sausage grinder. It pushes it out and feeds it into these two gears, and as it grinds it will push it out the edges the way they're cut. The grooves will push the corn grindings out. But you can tell we've already got a little bit. I had to make sure it was set back. I had to take it apart and grease it. Actually I put a little lard in it. A lot of times I use spray grease, but I remembered I had a jar of lard. I'm gonna set the camera up and we're gonna fill this thing up with corn. We're gonna make a little cornmeal today. I kept my corn I dried my corn. And I shelled it and I put it in a Ziploc bag and I put it in the refrigerator or the freezer for a couple of weeks. Just to make sure there's nothing living in it. You know, like beans and other things, there's little tiny bugs or the eggs of bugs that's already in it. You gotta make sure that it's all dead. This ain't no fancy grinder. It don't do a great job, but it does a pretty good job. You do want to grease it. It's not the easiest thing to turn. You can see the wind's actually blowing the husk out. I'm probably going to have to grind it more than once to get it down the cornmeal size. It's just a lot easier to grind it twice than it is to try to push it through there with it really tight. Now the wind ain't blowing. Need a little stronger wind. You can see it's still got a lot of husk in it. We'll let the wind help us with that. It's had quite a bit in there, still husk. They gotta be blowed out. We'll sift it here in a minute. Well, you can see the blue corn's been ground. Quite a bit there. I'm going to try the flour sifter. We had one I forgot about. We'll see if that ain't a little easier. I'm not loaded. That's some real fine cornmeal right there. About 2 cups worth. Got enough to make a pound of cornbread. Try not to bounce it too hard. I don't have to do it all over again. I did get some husk in there. It's not easy to do it without getting a little husk and stuff. Now the wind's quit blowing, but see, I got quite a bit of the grit size. Probably gonna put it back through and grind it some more. I'm going to put this back in there. It's still got a lot of husk in it. It's got some bigger chunks. It's ready to spill now. We're going to grind it down. See what it turns into and hopefully get some more husk out of it. Well, I've done my sifting. You can see it's mostly husk now. There's still a few, you keep wiggling it around, you can probably get most of it out. There's always going to be a few more. I think I can run that back through the flour sifter and I can pull the fine stuff out of it. Separate the coarse and the fine. Which I like a little coarse cornmeal in our cornbread anyway. If you let it soak, it's still really good. I think I'll get rid of that. I mean, it's nothing really but husk. Well, this is what we have as a result. There's about four cups of cornmeal. I mixed the coarse and the fine together because it's really too fine to be called grits. We made about 4 cups. After I got all the husk blowed out. Not bad. That'd probably make quite two good pounds of cornbread. Takes about 2 cups, make good cornbread. A few minutes of work, really good food. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all take care. God bless.